If you're not quite profitable, but you're almost there, why are you not quite profitable? Is it because it's a new business and you've sunk a lot of upfront costs? Well, that's fairly reasonable, and you'll pull into profitability fairly quickly. However, in the care industry, quite often you rely heavily on council contracts, which in themselves only allow for a very small margin. So it's always worth exploring how you can expand your private clientele base. So how can you approach that? And what's your public facing looking like? So I have spoken to somebody in the past who was saying, well, we're providing residential full-time support for complex needs, but it wasn't on their website. So make sure that your marketing actually reflects what you're doing, and don't rely on other marketing platforms alone. So don't rely on some marketing platforms that will say, well, compare different providers in your area, for example. You need your own website. You need to make it clear that you've got a good CQC report, and you need to clearly outline what services you offer, and try and build up that private client base, because private clients are willing to pay more. You can have a more profitable service. You can take more time with private clients because they're prepared to pay for it, which the council aren't, which can, when blended in with your working day, can actually mean that people get a little bit of a respite and have a more relaxed call when they're in with some of their private clients, although they can be more demanding because they're paying for it. We all know that. But I think that's one of the things. But always be prepared to go back and negotiate with the council as well. If if you cannot provide the service that they need at the money that they're giving, then they need a service. So rather than waiting until you go pop and say, actually, this is just too much, we can't manage this anymore, we're going to have to hand back the contract, go back to the council first and see if you can renegotiate and see if there's any more remaining budget, or can we offer an additional extra service at a premium that will actually bring our profit margins up, for example. So all of those different things that you could look at.
Yeah.